we've done the Texas intel segment. I want to focus really heavily, though, right now on the intel around a one Arch Manning during spring ball for him right now. Because how long have we built up to this, man? For a long time, we've been waiting for Arch Manning to get the keys to the Texas offense, and the time has finally come. He's taking NIL deals. He's doing the Red Bull thing. He's doing the who else is he with? I think he's with is it Hey Dude maybe is his other NIL. He's got some sick NIL deals, man. I'll say that. And his last name's Manning, so that checks out. Viore, that's one for sure. One thing that you're hearing around Arch Manning in relation to what he looks like this spring, dude likes the deep ball. All right, now that's encouraging if you're a Texas fan because you think about what Quinn Ewers was. Injury or no injury, the vertical passing game was a little bit hit and miss. There were moments for sure. The Bama game comes to mind. Different throws against Washington come to mind. But overall, Arch Manning, when he got the job a year ago, when Quinn Ewers was injured, they did some game planning, and you sit down with your quarterbacks if you're Steve Sarkisian and you say, what do you like? What can we do to make you comfortable? And they started going through the game plan, and Sark's like, hey, we got a lot of vertical shots in this thing. A lot of four verts more or less dialed up for number 16 with the last name Manning. So that has held true from last year to this year. Something he's growing in is finding other opportunities around the field, being able to distribute in the intermediate game and in the middle of the field, all those things. Not that he's bad at that by any stretch, but that's something he's continued to grow in as a starter, something he's going to evolve in. But to put it simply, if you're Texas and you like seeing the long ball, Arch is going to give that to you. All right, so get excited about that. Now, around Arch Manning, the receiver position is a little bit limited because, Emmett Mosley is going to be a guy that transfers in and is successful for you, but he's not, partaking in spring practice right now. Ryan Wingo and DeAndre Moore are both individuals that you would expect would be like your number 1 and number 2 receivers next year, but they're being limited during spring practice. So all that's to say, what Arch is doing right now during spring, as solid as it is for him to get reps with these other receivers, I don't know that you're necessarily able to see the full horsepower of what the Texas offense is going to be. One note on Arch, though, when it comes to the intel from him around spring practice, sounds like he is really embracing and growing into just the role that is the starting quarterback at Texas. And this isn't something that's new to him necessarily when it comes to like attention and star power and all those things. That's one of the reasons why I really believe a lot in Arch Manning from game one for Texas, is the fact that he's had a chance to kind of ramp up and grow into what everything that is the Texas starting quarterback. Like, there's never been a spot in Arch Manning's life where he's shown up at a sporting event with the last name Manning on his jersey, whether it's youth soccer, whether it's middle school basketball, whatever it is, and there's not been someone pointing and whispering and saying, that's Peyton's nephew? That's Eli's nephew? Oh, wow, yeah, Manning? Yeah, we know that last name. So for it to just be on a grander scale now, of course that takes some acclimation, but the beautiful part about this for Arch is he's had a chance to acclimate now. He's been on this roster now for a couple of years. He's gone through several different springs. So I think it's a really natural transition for him to now fully be not just the quarterback, but the guy in Austin. And it sounds like he is doing just fine taking on that role. Now, touching on the other side of the ball, though, for Texas, defense should be good enough, right? This isn't a full Texas intel segment. Subscribe here to make sure you get all the intel around Texas going forward. But they feel like they will be good enough to support Arch Manning is, I think, the long and the short of it there when you talk about Texas here going forward.